Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Smiley. I wanted to share a story with you today about one of my favorite characters, Bear. And I know we just read Bear when he got lost the other day. Do you remember that story? And we were all we felt so sorry for Bear because he didn't know where he was and he felt so scared. And a lot of you said that have been lost before and you know how scary that was for Bear. So that was kind of a scary time for him. And then we're going to read another new book soon called Bear's New Friend. And it's so neat because he has such a great little group of friends there. And we're going to see how a new friend comes into their little group. So that's kind of fun. You always can include a new friend, right? But Thanksgiving is coming. You can see all the Thanksgiving stuff behind me. And so we're going to read a story today called Bear Says Thanks. And it looks like a pretty happy, lively cover there. What a great picture. The author is Wilson and Jane Chapman. We have great pictures in this book too. And one of my favorite things that Jane Chapman and Wilson do in their books is they always give us this 2 pages, just a big picture of setting. So take a second to look at that. Looks like a blustery fall day, doesn't it? You can see the leaves blowing, the tall grass blowing in the wind. And over here you can see Bear's little den. I think those are his feet sticking out. And so we see this setting of a fall, windy, kind of a pretty fall day. Okay, here we go. Put on your listening ears, and I'll put on my glasses. Here we go. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored, 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 and he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner, a feast that I could share. But he looks through his cupboard, and the cupboard is bare. Share and bare rhyme. And this time, bare means empty. That's a word you can use to mean empty. Then Mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie, and the bear says, thanks. Yum. Bear says, goodness me, a delectable pie. I bet delectable means yummy. But I have made nothing, he adds with a sigh. So sigh and pie rhymed, didn't they? Then they hear hi-ho, and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Hare and lair rhyme. Yummy. Now we have muffins to go with the pie. Hare hurries from the cold rushing wind, and the bear says, thanks. Of course, says Hare. Then he points to the door. Here comes Badger, and he's got even more. Yum. Door and more rhyme. Lots of rhyming words in this book. Brr, says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles real wide. I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole, and the bear says, thanks. Look what he caught. Look at all the fish he caught. And stroll and hole rhymed, didn't they? Wow, so far they've got fish and muffins and pie, all kinds of yummy stuff. Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around. Ground and around rhyme. Look, they're just coming right up through the ground because they live down in the earth, remember? And now they've got honey nuts. There is a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den, when in flutters owl with raven and wren. We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea. Tree and tea rhymed. Yummy. So now they've got a drink. They have tea and they're going to have pears. And the bear says, wait. Uh-oh, I wonder what they're waiting for. Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. Oh no, what could the problem be? Everything seemed like it was going so well. You have brought yummy treats. You are so nice to share, but me, I have nothing. My cupboards are bare. Share and bear rhymed. Yeah, look at his face. Oh, he feels bad. They all brought yummy things and he doesn't have anything. Mouse squeaks, don't fret. There's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food. You have stories to share. He does like to tell stories. His friends hug him tight. It will be all right. And the bear says, thanks. They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground, and the bear takes a seat while his friends gather round. There they are. Look at them all ready to have their feast. In the cave in the woods in the warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend bear. They pass around platters, they tweet and they chatter. Platter and chatter rhymed, didn't it? Looks like they're having a pretty good Thanksgiving time, aren't they? And they all say thanks. Yeah, look at that picture. They have a lot to be thankful for, don't they? They have a lovely place to have their feast in Bear's Lair. They have good friends. They had yummy treats. They look pretty happy, don't they? And I think you have a lot to be thankful for, too. So maybe when you draw your picture for this story, Bear Says Thanks, you could draw Bear, you could draw the characters, you could draw their feast, whatever you want. And it might be fun for you to even draw some things that you're thankful that you have with your family and your friends, okay? Thank you, boys and girls, for being such wonderful listeners, okay? And I'm thankful for you. Have a great day.